How's life? I'm kind of fine. So let's talk about the Kefine. Hello guys, it's Jordan of Jordan Review. Welcome back. Today, it's just a little bit update of my life because I've been disappeared for quite a while now, and I almost thought that I have quit the hobby. So for those of you who want to watch the review of the Kefine Klean, you can click it down on the timestamp below. Or for those of you who are interested in my personal life, you're welcome to stay. So why have I been disappearing for quite a while now is because I suddenly have a very deep realization that I have spent a lot of money. So like a lot of you might have done the same. So in this hobby for like 3 to 4 years, can't imagine that the amount that we have spent in this hobby. So just very recently I just thought that we really spent too much, and also end of the day we only have a pair of ears. So that's one thing. And also is that there are a lot of IEMs that are just, I think that it's not super interesting now. So at least for people like me who work in an audio shop, so I have really seen almost the summit of the IEM. I know what summit IEM would be able to do, but I still think that the diminishing return is really great, and end of the day I still love some of my cheaper stuff, like maybe kilobuck stuff. So I sold a lot of my gear, like 80% of my gear, so including some like few $1,000, like $2,000, $3,000 stuff, IEMs. So I have sold those, and I kept a few, which I might do it in a video at the end of the year to let you all know which are the IEMs that I've been keeping. But ever since that, it's just not very motivated to like do a lot of videos, because I find that a lot of products nowadays are either is very repetitive, or it's just that it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't surpass like a lot of the other products which has been out for previously. And also another biggest factor that are stopping me from buying a lot of IEM and doing reviews is that the second-hand market, in at least in Singapore, in terms of like audio, is just so stagnant. So usually we would just blind buy a lot of IEM, do some reviews, and sell it back into the market cheaper, maybe to some of the friends. But because the market is so saturated that anything that you post there, you just don't budge. So all the stuff that you bought, it will just stuck in your inventory, hence also your money will be stuck there. Hence I thought that maybe I should take a short pause or short break from that. And luckily Linso just sent me an IEM. It's called a Kefine Klean, so to like send me a nudge that, hey bro, you need to start working again. So here I am today. So let's start our actual review today. So thank you for listening for all the ranting. So today we'll be talking about the Kefine Klean. Call it Clean. Should be called Clean. So it's right now as of today is selling at $44 because today is 11/11, or it will be selling at $49 normally on Linso. So can just give it a look. It's a single dynamic drivers that has a DLC driver, where DLC driver is a very interesting driver where I just categorize it as a driver that usually should be quite safe. It won't go too bad. So I have a lot of expectation on this IEM, and I heard stories, industry stories, the back-end stories that you guys want is that the person who tuned the Kefine IEM, so is a person that really know how to tune, and he not just tuning for Kefine, he just go around to other brand and help other brands to tune as well. So I think should be a very safe and very nice, should be a very well-tuned IEM. This is what I thought. And there it comes, Kefine Klean. I haven't been receiving parcel for the longest time because I haven't been reacting to a lot of the emails. So Kefine Klean single dynamic drivers, $49. Let's talk about the build quality. So it gives you a very simple packaging, so it don't have a lot of accessories to go with, and the IEM is very solid. Yes, for $49 IEM, I thought this is some sort of a plastic shell IEM because it's just $49. Then when I unbox it, wow, boy, this IEM is kind of hefty for a single dynamic drivers because it is entirely metal built. Yeah, I like metal built IEM because it just make it feel expensive, or just premium, or just very I would say solid in overall. Same thing to the Zen, what we call that, Zen T Pro. Yeah, it is in metal and it also has ergonomic shell. Wow, that one is. And this, the Kefine Klean, not just the build is solid and premium and hefty, it also don't have sharp edges, and just felt that it's very minimalist and very clean looking, as what the name have suggested. So I think that comfort wise is also kind of good. I don't have any complaints to the fitting at all. I just love this IEM to be a very simple looking yet very solid one. And that's all for the physical aspect on this. It also comes with tuning nozzle, so you have two different sound signature, so you can have a look over here with the frequency response, and we'll talk about that later. So in overall, in terms of sound, this IEM leans toward warm, safe, and also very well tuned. Yeah, these are very U-shaped IEM that a lot of the single dynamic drivers will sound. So first off, let's start with the bass. The bass here, I say that it just a kind of a slower bass. It's not a very tactile bass, where quite normal for a single dynamic drivers. The bass, it doesn't bleed into the mids. It's kind of good. I think that this bass is very well done, because a lot of the cheaper IEM bass, sometimes they give you a lot of bass, but it just bleed into everywhere, just make everything just very muddy or too warm. On this IEM, it's just very nicely done. Not too much, but not like lacking as well. So for those of you who are bass head, this might not be the IEM for you if you're looking for a lot of bass. Maybe something from like Fat Freak or something suits you a little bit better. But this IEM just is a very balanced sounding IEM, so the bass is just nice. And for the mids, although the IEM is called clean, Kefine, clean, but I can't really call it clean because the mid-range over here, it has a touch of warm, and I think that is a good thing or a bad thing, depends on what you are looking for. So touch of warm, for those of you who are listening to like male vocals, you will get that very thick and very large mids kind of feeling, which is someone would like that a lot. But for those of you who are listening more towards to like instrument stuff, that you want like super clean kind of mids or something, maybe you need to look into something like a planar IEM. And as for the upper mid range, this is where it differs, where the tuning nozzle came in. So the one that is in stock on the IEM, I call it the black nozzle, the one which is a stock one, just a very smooth sounding upper mid range. There are a lot of the female vocals notes that are slightly being smoothened over or rounded off. So it's a super safe kind of signature, where for those of you who have sensitive ears to treble, not to worry, the stock one, you will be able to enjoy and crank out your volume as much as you want. You won't be feeling any sibilance from this IEM. And as for me myself, I prefer the other nozzle that it came with the packaging, which is the one in silver or white. So that for that nozzle, it just add a touch of, not a touch, quite a lot of female vocal presence. So just slightly, I would say, shoutier than the stock one. Not that it's shouty, but just give more presence to female vocals. Female vocals just sound slightly more forward than the stock one, not as smooth as the stock one before. So, and as for the frequency response, so I like the frequency response of the silver one as well, because I can find similarities across different IEMs that I like have this kind of measurements, as in it peaks at 3K or 2.5K, go down, deep down, after that it comes back up again and peak at 5K and go back down again. So this is a signature that I observe over the years, for so many years, and ever since Tanstream oxygen. So I've been like this measurement thingy, this pattern has been imprinted into my brain that I love how female vocal sounded on this kind of measurement, and it does sound very nice here too, because it has that same looking two peak kind of measurements. Not sure what does what, yeah, so why peak go dipping here and coming back again just sound very nice. I'm not a graph fetish or something, so don't know why is that, but I just know that whenever I see IEM that has this kind of two peak kind of thing, would just sound nice too, is really to my preference. And as for the treble, yeah, because of the driver limitations, single dynamics, it don't have a lot of treble extension. It also don't have the most detailed retrieval thingy out there, not the widest sounding thing ever. But it's a trade-off, because if you tune up the treble in a single dynamic drivers, you won't be able to get that amount of bass. So it's a trade-off that I think a lot of people wouldn't mind, because it will just make this IEM a very safe IEM to listen to. It's sibilance free, and you can crank your volume up as much as you want. And also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that the decay on this IEM was very well done, as in it is very natural to listen to, especially when you're using the stock nozzle. And using the stock nozzle, even though it is really smooth, but at the same time it just sounds really natural to listen to. So I would say in summary, I wouldn't call this like Kefine Klean, because it is clean to me is something really analytical, very dry. So something like a planar maybe, or something with a very clean BA sound, that's clean. So I would call this maybe Kefine natural, yeah. So although not as smooth when you read it out, but it just sounds really natural, and I just like how $40 you can get such a safe, nice, well-tuned IEM that has very solid build. So today is level 11. I just hope all of you able to get whatever that you are hoping to get, and just check it out today and enjoy what you have. So this is Jordan Oki signing off. Bye bye.